Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. And we got some 1905 World Series Game 6, the first elimination game. The Giants lead this series 3-2. Can they finish off the Philadelphia A's, or will the A's send this into Game 7? We are in Philadelphia for game number 6. The Giants have been hitting the cover off the ball. You got Mike Delane batting 400, Art Delavan batting 385, Bill Delane batting 353, George Brownie batting 333, Roger Bresnahan batting 318, Billy Gilbert and Dan McGann batting 278, Sam Maris batting 263. And they've done it with 2 pitchers, but they're going to pitch a different pitcher today. They're going to have Red Ames on the mound today, but they went with Christy Mathewson and Joe McGinnity. And the reason they're probably changing pitchers is Christy Mathewson's won all 3 games. Joe McGinnity's 0-2. So they're going to give old Red a chance here. Like I say, Christy Matthews 3-0, 27 innings, 23 hits, 1 home run he's given up. He struck out 20, walked 2, and has a 2 ERA. And for the A's, they've battled back here. They started to hit the ball near the end of this series. You got Schreckengoss batting 400, Lord batting 368, Topsy Hartzell batting 333, Monty Cross batting 294, Harry Davis 278, Lavelle Cross 222, Powers only a $167, Seabold batting a $143, and Murphy batting a $105. And they went with a few pitchers here. They got Rube Waddell pitching today. He's picked up a win in this World Series, one of the 2 wins by the A's. See if he can get the job done here today. Let's get to the starting lineup here for this game. And let's look at the visiting New York Giants starting lineup. And that just don't look right. Something's not right here. Let's go back. Let's cancel the game. Let's go to the Giants lineup and depth chart here. Daily lineups. There is none. That ain't no good. What happened here? What happened to the lineups? Huh. That's not good. We've lost the lineups. Well, there they are. That's for the A's. What about the Giants? And there's the Giants. And use daily lineups. That should be in there. Okay, let's try this again. And it's still not right. Bresnahan, I'll be darned. So let's make some changes here to this lineup. So we're going to have Bresnahan leading off. Darn it. Didn't want to have to do all this. Worst part is the A's lineup looks good. Let's see here. Cancel the game. Go back one more time. Sorry about this, guys. Change all this to me that way. Then we'll change it back. Okay. go. Roger's there. Let's see who's after Roger. It was Georgie Brown. After George was Gil. Let's see here. Pitching. And we'll go with that. We'll go with that lineup there. Alrighty, we got Bresnahan, Brownie, Mike Delane, Dan McGann, Bill Delane, Art Delavan, Sammy Maris, Billy Gilbert starting lineups for the Giants. Red Ames is pitching. And they'll be facing Rue Waddell. And for the A's, they got Topsy Hartzell, Lord, Davis, Lavelle Cross, Seabold, Danny Murphy, Monty Cross, O'Shackton Gross, and on the mound batting ninth is Rue Waddell. Rue Waddell is 1-0. He's pitched 6 innings. He's given up 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He's struck out 6, walked 1, and has a 3 ERA. Let's get this game started. Let's change the managers here. Let's see here. Change that. Game options. And we'll change this back to the computer. And then we'll finally get this game started. Don't like how this didn't turn out the way I wanted it. Alrighty. And here's the first pitch from Rube Waddell, trying to avoid being eliminated. So we take a look here at the ballpark. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Roger Bresnahan. That ball is hit down the third. And he's going to hold on to it. And Bresnahan's got himself a leadoff single to start this Game 6 of this World Series. And that'll bring up George Brownie. He's batting .333. He's got a homer and 3 RBIs. Bresnahan down there at first with good speed. And here's the pitch to George. He's first pitch swinging. He lays down a nice bunt back to the mound over to first for out number 1. That gets Bresnahan in the scoring position for Mike Delane, batting .400 in this World Series, 4 RBIs. Can he pick up another one with Bresnahan in scoring position? Here's the 3-2 pitch, and he takes that for ball 4. So we got first and second now, and only 1 out. And that'll bring up Dan McGann, batting .278 with a homer. And Dan drive in some runs here, folks. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And Rube Waddell just walked his second batter. He doesn't look like he's got great control to start this game. Bases full of Giants. Bresnahan, Mike Delane, Dan McGann, and up the bat is Bill Delane. And he's batting .353 with 3 RBIs. Can Bill bust this game open early here in the first inning? Here's a full count to him. And that ball is hit down the first, over to second. That's his only play. That'll score the run. Giants take a 1-0 lead here in Game 6. Got runners on the corners here for Art Delavan. Art's batting .385 with an RBI in this series. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Art. That ball is hit down the short. He'll go to short way to second, but the Giants score 1. We get to the bottom of the first. Giants 1. Philadelphia A's coming to bat. You got Hartzell, Lord, and Davis going up against Red Ames. This is Red Ames' first appearance in the World Series. See what he did in 1905 here. and he was 22-8. Got a 2.74 ERA in 34 games. So here's the first pitch. Let's change this. I didn't realize that. Thought we had changed that over. Both teams, I guess. There we go. Back to the action. And here we go. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Red. The ball's hit down to first. McGann takes it himself for out number 1. And that brings up Bryce Lord, batting .368. Can Lord get on base here? Here's the 2-2 pitch to him. And that is hit down to first. 2 ground balls to first. McGann steps on the base twice. That's 2 quick outs. And we got Harry Davis up now. One thing I forgot to check out is Murphy. What picture do they got of him? Let's see here. We want to edit here. Basic information. Want to let us edit. Profile ratings. Just want to edit. Turn to the game. It's not going to let me do it that way, huh? Because he's got the wrong darn picture. Don't want that picture on there. Okay, here. Another glitch here. Irritating me. Let's see. We're going to save the game for a second and leave. And we're going to go to the A's. We'll go to Danny Murphy and edit it and pick picture function. And we're going to import a picture. Filter with Murphy. And look for Danny. I think it's the CC one. And it is. We're going to save this. Got it. Okay. And we're going to go back to the game here. Now we're cooking with. Now we should be cooking. All right, Harry Davis up now, nobody on and 2 outs. And here's the 2-0 pitch to Davis. He squares a bunt right down the first baseline. Why he didn't tag him out's beyond me. He throws down the first, and he beats the throw, Davis does. So you got a runner on at first and 2 outs with some speed for LeVay Cross. LaVale is batting .222 with 2 RBIs, deuces everywhere. And he's first pitch swinging, and that's a slow roller out in front of the plate over to first for out number 3. We go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Giants. We got Maris, Gilbert, and Ames due up here for the Giants against Rube Waddell. And here's the 2-2 count to him. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. And that brings up Billy Gilbert. And Gilbert's batting .278 with 3 RBIs on the World Series. And here he is, first pitch swinging. That's a line drive down the short. Nice play for out number 2. Let's take a look at that one again, folks. That was a hot shot. Leaps makes the catch to rob him of a hit. And that'll bring up Red Ames. And this is his first plate appearance. Let's see what Red batted in 1905. Let's check out his batting stats. In 05, he batted a .144, and he had 7 RBIs on the year. See what he can do here in the World Series against Rube Waddell. And here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that ball is swung on and missed, strike 3. The Giants go down in order. We go to the bottom of the second. Seabold, Murphy, and Cross due up here for the A's. And here's the full count to him. And that's taken for ball four. The first walk given up by Red. And we got a runner down at first. Nobody out for Danny Murphy. He is batting a .05. He's 2 for 19. He does have an inside the park home run now. He did that in the last game. And he squares the bunt right hugging the line over to first, and he beats it out. And just like that, the A's have got the first two batters aboard. Seabold down at second, Murphy down at first for Cross. Can they get a run back here and tie this game up? That ball's hit back to the mound. Only plays down the second. That'll be out number one. The tying run's 90 feet away now with Seabold down there. Cross down at first, got good speed. Schreckengross is up. Like I say, he's batting .400 for the A's. Can he deliver here and tie this game up? Here's the full count to him, and he swings and misses. And that's a big strikeout by Red Ames. Now there's two down runners on the corners. Hey, Clinton, how's it going? Yeah, exactly, bud. I texted him, told him I was thinking about doing this later on here. I was watching a Billy Martin documentary on Amazon Prime. And after that got over, I did this game. So that brings up Rube Waddell, and he's 0 for 1 in this World Series. See what Rube can do. Can he help his own cause here and tie this ball game up? 2-2 pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts by Ames. And he gets out of the jam with nobody scoring. We go to the top of the third. It's still 1-0 Giants. We got the top of the order due up. Bresnahan, Brownie, and Delane. See if they can get some insurance runs here. Rogers 1 for 1 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that's taken for a strike. All of a sudden, these pitchers now are finding the strike zone. George Brownie's up now, and he walked his first time up. And here's the 0-2 pitch to George, and that's a swing and a miss. That's 4 strikeouts in a row. 2 by Ames, 2 by Rube. Can he strike out Mike? Make it 5 in a row, folks. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that is a strikeout. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Giants. They go down 1, 2, 3, all 1 strikeouts. He strikes the side out. We go to the bottom of the third. Got the top of the order due up here for the Phils. Hartzell, Lord, and Davis. Can Red Ames keep striking them out, folks? We've had 5 strikeouts in a row. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Not going to happen. He's bunting that ball down the third. He's going to charge it, fire over to first for out number 1. Nice play down there by Art. That brings up Lord. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 0-2 pitch to him. And that ball is slashed in the left field. I don't find the corner down there. Lord's rounding first. He's in there with a double. So just like that, with 1 out, the A's got a runner in scoring position to tie this game up. And up steps Harry Davis. He's 1 for 1 today. A base hit with Lord's speed out there probably drives him in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that ball's hit down the third, gets by him. They call that a base hit. We'll relook at that. That puts the tying run back down at third. I thought he was going to come up with that and at least get 1 out. Let's take a look at this on a replay, folks. Right through the 5-hole. Ball was blasted down there, but still I think he should have made the play. Well, that sets up the A's now with Lavelle Cross. He's 0 for 1 today. Giants are going to play back for the double play and try to get out of this inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that is taken for a ball, and he just trots on down the second. Davis does. That gets rid of the double play chance. Giants are still playing back. I'm surprised they don't bring the infield in. I guess they think they're going to score some runs off of Rube. So here's the pitch. And that's going to be driven down the second. Should be an easy out, but the run will score and tie this game up. And it's 1 apiece. Now there's 2 outs. A runner down at third for old Sock Seabold. And he hasn't gotten an official bat in this game yet. And that's going to be a high pop-up. That's going to bring some rain, folks. Now to win the inning, but the A's do score 1 and tie this ball game up. We go to the top of the 4th. We got McGann, Delane, and Delavan up. And Dan McGann, no official bat in this game. And here's a full count on him. And that's strikeout number 4 in a row for Rube Waddell. And number 6 in the game. Can he strike out number 7 here? Here's the 3-2 pitch, and he walks him. So far in the last 6 batters, the ball has not been put in play. And that'll bring up Art Delavan with Bill down at first with excellent speed. A double will score him and break this tie. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that is taken for a strike, and they throw him out. Nice play by Schreckengross. And now there's 2 outs, nobody on for Art. And here's the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out. Strikes the 2 batters out and a runner thrown out at first on a walk. Got a hell of a pitching matchup here today, folks, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And now we go to the bottom of the 4th. Murphy, Cross, and Schreckengross due up here. And Murph, he did get another hit, so he's now 3 for 20 in this World Series, 1 for 1 today. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Murphy. That ball is lifted in the left field, and Gilbert goes out in a shallow right field and makes the play. Nice range by Gilbert out there to get his counterpart Murphy. And here comes Monty Cross. He's 0 for 1 today. And here's the 3-1 pitch from Red, and that ball is driven in the right field at the wall. Makes the catch for out number 2. That ball was well hit, but George makes the catch, and that brings up Schreckengross. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-1 pitch to him, and that ball is hit in the left field. That's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. So 2 outs and Schreckengross is aboard. That brings up Rube Waddell. He's 0 for 1 today. Schreckengross, he's a catcher, but he don't have a speed of a catcher down there at first. And here's the first pitch, and that is going to be lifted in the right field. That's in there for a base hit. And Schreckengross is going to make it down the third. No, he's not. They call him out, folks. Let's take a look at that. Nice play. Nice throw. Gets him, man. That was a close one. Nice dive and attempt. And Brownie throws him out at third. That could be a big out. We go to the top of the 5th. This ball game still tied. Maris, Gilbert, and Ames due up here against Rube. Here's the full count to him. And that's going to be a blooper in the right field. And that leadoff runner's aboard here with a base hit. Sam's got great speed. Here's Billy Gilbert up now. He's 0 for 1 today. Will Sam stay put at first, or will they put him in motion here? Here's the first pitch, and he's going to make it down the second without a throw. So now you got Sam down at second in scoring position, and Billy Gilbert can drive him in and break this tie. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that ball gets away from him, digs it out, and by that time he's down at third with a stolen base, folks. Not a good pitch to throw on. So now the go-ahead run is down at third, 90 feet away. And here's the 2-1 pitch. That ball's hit down the short. Hey, he's playing the infield in. He'll have to hold up. 1 out now. A's keep the infield in. Here's Red Ames. Can he help his own cause? You know the saying on this channel, we don't need no stinking DH. and he's first pitch swinging, and he sneaks that ball through the drawn-in infield. Red Ames doing it all, folks, pitching a hell of a game, and now he's drove in the go-ahead run. Like we say, who needs that stinking DH? That brings up Roger Bresnahan. He's 1 for 2 today. Ames got excellent speed down at first. This whole Giant lineup really does. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that ball is hit down the third. It gets by him down there. Ames is headed in the third. That's going to be a double, and Ames is running through the stop sign, folks. And he's in there safely. Let's look at that, why he didn't put the tag on him. I thought he was going to be out by a country mile at the plate. And that turns into a triple, as Beatles would say. Gets right through the wicket again. Rolls the whole way to the wall. Here comes the throw in. It bounces. We're not going to see the play at the plate, huh? So like I say, that was a terrible play out there by Topsy Hartzell. Not hitting the cutoff man. And now the Giants lead this game 3-1. And remember, this is an elimination game. The A's have got to pull this off. So now the infield's in with Bresnahan down at third and 1 out. George Brownie's up. He's 0 for 1 today. Can he drive in the fourth run of this game for the Giants? And that's going to be a deep fly ball in the center field. It drops in for a base hit. And it's 4-1 Giants. They're on their way to wrapping up this World Series, folks. Brownie down at first with great speed. Mike Delane's up now. And he's first pitch swinging. That ball's hit in the right field in foul territory. Nice play out there. That'll be out number 2. George Stace put it first. And Dan McGann's up. He's 0 for 1 today. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Dan. That ball's hit in the center field. Should be his third out of the inning, and it is. But the Giants pick up 3 and take a 4-1 lead going into the bottom of the 5th. We got the top of the order here for the A's. They got to scratch some runs across here against Mr. Red Ames. We got Hartzell, Lord, and Davis. Get himself back in this. And here's the 1-2 pitch from Red. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice fastball. And that is the third strikeout for Ames. That brings up Lord. He's 1 for 2 today off of Red. And here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that's a strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. Red with a 3-run lead. Not messing around with these A's now. He's throwing the ball over the plate for strikes, daring them to hit it. Here's Harry Davis. He's a perfect 2 for 2 today. He's figured out Red. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That ball's hit in the right field, but that'll be out number 3. The A's go down in order, and we go to the top of the 6th. It's 4-1 New York. We got Bill Delane, Art Delavan, and Sam Maris due up here against Rube. And Bill's 0 for 1, but he does have a big RBI in this game. And there's the 2-2 pitch to him, and that's a swing and a miss. What's that, strikeout number 9? Number 8 for Rube Waddell. But he's trailing where it counts the most, 4-1. And here's Art. Art's 0 for 2. And he's not going to let him strike him out. He's first pitch swinging, folks. Drives that ball down the third. A nice stop, but unable to get up and make the throw. And that'll be a base hit for Mr. DeVell. And that brings up Sam Maris. He's 1 for 2 today. Well, Art stayed put. He's got a 3-run lead, but I'll look for him to be stealing here, folks. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and he's off and running. The throw down the second's not in time, and he's in scoring position. The Giants still being aggressive, even though they got the lead. That puts him in scoring position for Sam. And here's the 3-1 pitch, and they intentionally walk him. That'll set up the double play. Might not be a bad idea. We'll see how this pans off. Billy Gilbert's up now. He's batting only .250 in this World Series. He's 0 for 2 today. See if they can make him pay for walking Sam. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that ball is hit down the third, over the second. can't turn the double play. 2 outs, runners on the corner for Red Ames himself, and he's 1 for 2 today with the go-ahead RBI, folks. It was 1-0 when he got that base hit. He's got runners down at third, runner down at first. Can he do it again and extend this lead, give himself some more assurance? And that ball's hit hard down the third. Nice play down there. And over to second to short way for out number 3. Giants leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We got the Vale Groves, Cross, Seabold, and Murphy due up here. And let's see what Cross can do. Here's the 2-0 pitch to him. That's a ground ball down the third. That's easy. Out, 1 down here. And that brings up Sox Seabold. He's 0 for 1 today. And he's first pitch swinging here against Mr. Ames. And he drives that ball into deep right field. They're playing no doubles defense, it looks like, already. And that's a base hit. If he was playing a little shallower, I think he would have got that. Seabold down at first. Here's Danny Murphy. 1 for 2 today. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Murph. And that ball is lifted into right field. That gets up against the wall. And that's going to be a double. And they're sending the runner home, folks. No throw home. That'll make the game 4-2. The A's cut the lead in half. And they still got a runner in scoring position with 1 out for Monty Cross. Monty's batting .263 in the series. He's 0 for 2 today, though. And he's first pitch swinging. And that's going to be a pop-up in the foul territory. We'll have to look at the replay here to see who called it. Let's take a look here, see if McGann or Gilbert caught this ball. And nice play by Gilbert near the wall over there. And that is out number 2. That brings up Schreckengross. He's 1 for 2 today. He's got a runner down there on the second base, a duck on the pond. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That ball is driven into left field, but right at Sam I Am Maris. And that'll be out number 3. The A's do score 1 and make it a 4-2 ball game. And now we got Bresnahan, Brownie, and Delane, the top of the order, due up. Rogers having a heck of a game. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. And here's the full count to him. And he hits that ball down the second. Should be an easy play for Murphy, and it is. 1 out. Here comes George. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. And here's the 2-2 pitch to George. And that ball's hit down to Murphy. They may want to hit it somewhere else, folks. 2 ground balls to second, 2 outs. See what Mike can do. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Mike. And he swings and misses. And the Giants go down in order. We make it to the 7th inning stretch. It's 4-2, New York. We got Waddell due to lead off, followed by Hartzell and Lord. Will the A's let him bat for himself here? He's 1 for 2 today, and they might as well. And they do. And Rube's first pitch swinging. He lifts that ball in the center field. That should be out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. We're back to the top of the order, and Topsy Hartzell. He's 0 for 3 today. I'd like to see him get on. Here's a full count, and that ball's hit down the first. Easy play for Dan. He steps on the bag. 2 outs, so it's up to Lord. And he gets something going here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 2. Another full count, and another ground ball, and another out, folks. 1, 2, 3 goes the A's. They're 6 out away from being eliminated, and the Giants winning this series. We got McGann, Delane, and Delavan due up here. Old Dan's 0 for 2. And here's the full count to him. And he hits that ball in the left field. It's going to drop in there for a base hit. Old Dan's aboard with excellent speed down there. Here's Bill. Will they send Dan here up by 2? I would. And here's old Bill. And here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is driven in the left field. That ball is high. It's catchable though. Lord makes the catch. Thought that ball was going to be off the wall when it was first hit. That brings Art Delavan. McGann still down at first with 1 out now. And that ball's hit down the second, over to first. That's your 6-4-3 inning double play, folks. I'm surprised they didn't put the runner in motion. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Giants hanging on here to a 2-run lead. Davis, Cross, and Seabold due up. Harry's 2 for 3. He's had great success here against Red in this game. Can he do it again? Here's the 1-1 pitch. That ball's hit down the third. Art should have it. Over to first. Just got him, though. Made it close. Got to give him the credit, old Harry. That brings up Lavelle Cross. He's 0 for 1. He does have an RBI, though. And he's first pitch swinging against Red. And that ball's hit down the third again. They might want to pick on somebody else in this inning besides Art. 2 ground balls to Art and 2 outs. And that brings up old Sox Seabold. And here's the 0-2 pitch to him. And that ball's hit down the second. Gilbert up with it. Over to first. And they said he beats it out, folks, for an infield hit. The A's showing a little bit of life here. And here's old Danny Boy Murphy. And he's figured it out today. 2 for 3. He's doubled his hit in this World Series today. He had 2 hits coming in. He was 2 for 20. And he's got an RBI today to go with that inside the park RBI. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Murphy. And that ball's hit down the arc. He goes over to first. And that'll end the inning, folks. And the A's strand 1. So 3 ground balls. The third finally did them in. We got the bottom part of the order due up here for the Giants in the top of the 9th. Can Rube Waddell keep this a 2-run game and give the A's a chance in the bottom of the 9th? Maris, Gilbert, and Ames due up. And here's the pitch to Sam. And he hits that ball down the third. Hot shot down there. It's not called the hot corner for no reason. Cross up with it. Fires over to Davis for out number 1. Now we got Billy Gilbert. 0 for 3 today. And here's the 2-2 pitch to him. And that looked like it fouled off his leg. The umpire said it didn't. And that's an easy play for Schreckengross. 2 up and 2 down. Reds 1 for 3 with an RBI. He had the game go ahead RBI. It was 1-1 when he hit that ball, folks. Here's the 3-2 pitch to him. And that ball is driven in the right field. It's in there for a base hit. And like I say, who needs a DH when you got Red Ames on your team? He's 2 for 4 today, folks. Red down there with decent speed. Bresna hands up. He's 2 for 4 today with an RBI. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that ball is hit in the right field, but that looks playable out there. Seabold makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. And the A's are down to 3 outs, trailing by 2. The bottom part of the order due up. Cross, Schreckengross, and Waddell. We'll see if there'll be a pitch hitter for Rube. Monty Cross, 0 for 3, batting .250 in the series. Can he get something going here against Red? Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that ball is hit in the air to left field. Sam's got it for out number 1. And we got a pitch hitter here. Danny Huffman's coming off the bench. He's 0 for 2 in this World Series. Can he do something against Red? They got a lefty in there. It's a 1-2 pitch. And he swings and misses. The A's are down to the last out. The Giants 1 out away as I start losing my voice to win this series. And they bring Harry Barton off the bench, his first at bat of the World Series. No pressure. No pressure, Harry. It's just a World Series, folks. He had 60 at bats. He only batted a buck 67 and 3 RBIs. And this is the man you send up to keep the series alive. Can Harry come through here, folks? Let's go to pitch by pitch here. What do you think? For the last out of the World Series, maybe we're going pitch by pitch. Here's the first pitch taken for ball one. 1-0 count now. Red gets the sign, sets, delivers, and here's the pitch, and he takes that one for strike one. 1-1 pitch now. He's taking 2 strikes, trying to get a feel for what Red's throwing out there. Red gets the sign from Bresnahan, and here comes the curveball, and that's in there for strike 2, a swing and a miss. Now the A's are down to their last strike, folks. 1-2 count. Red, can he close this game out in style and strike out Harry Burton? And here comes the pitch. And that's a ground ball down the short, over the first, and that's your ball game. The Giants win the series. The Giants win the series. The Giants win the series. Finally, another pitcher besides Christy Mathewson wins the game, and that is it. 4-2, the Giants win against the A's. So far, all 3 World Series have been won by the senior circuit. The National League has dominated the American League here in the early goings of this World Series competition. Let's take a look here at the box score. You got the Giants, 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. The A's, 2 runs, 9 hits. They out-hit them. Yeah, exactly. Right. Me and Ken was both rooting for the A's, that's for sure. I ain't no Giant fan. I know he isn't either. The A's, with a 4-2 win over the A's tonight in Columbia Park, the Giants wrap up their first title in team history. The Giants left little doubt who the best club was. Team was the word all day as the Giants celebrated the accomplishment of their banner year in the visitors clubhouse following the game. Hitting, pitching, fielding, these are all the things you need to win. But most importantly, you need a team that can work together toward the goal. I sure didn't say that. Our players felt the way all year, and they played that way when one guy had all off 24, others stepped up their game and filled in the void. Let's see here. You had Bresnahan was 2 for 5. Him and Red Ames. Red Ames was 2 for 4. Only 2 Giants with 2 hits. You had 2 stolen bases, Art and Sam. The Giants left 9 men on base. And the A's over here, Harry Davis, Seabold, and Danny Murphy came alive. Too little, too late for Murph with 2 hits apiece. They left 7 men on base. Red Ames goes the distance, 9 hits, 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 5. Rube Waddell goes 9 innings, 8 hits, gave up 4 runs, walked 4, and struck out 9. Hey, Aaron. And that's your World Series, folks. The Giants win the series. Next up will be the 1906 World Series. Looking forward to that. Can the Cubbies win the series here on the channel, folks? That is the question. I don't have that one set up yet. Have to get that set up. See how many games that series went in real life. This 1905 series went 1 more game. So that was a 6-game series in 1906. We'll see what happens here. Can the Cubbies beat the crosstown rival White Sox? That is the question. The White Sox won it 4-2. We'll see what happens here on the channel. Can the senior circuit do it again, folks? Yeah, he finally had a good game, Aaron. The pipes are finally playing good music. Yep. All righty here. Let's save this. And we'll go back to the screen. Like I say, we'll set up the 1906 series here. I'll go back after I get offline here and set the lineups, but we'll at least set the series up here. So we go to cancel that. Go to historical game. I think this is what we want. If not, we'll exit out. Yep, World Series. Got it. And we'll go to 1906. Let's see who should be the visiting team and who should be the home team. The White Sox should be the visiting team, the away team. So we go to 1906 and get the White Sox here. And then we'll go here for the home team, the Cubbies. And we go to 1906 and get the Cubbies here. Where's the Cubbies at? There they are. No DH. Opening day. And when was the first game? October 9th. Like I say, I'll do most of this offline here. Just want to at least get it set up. I want to thank Aaron Rodgers, Clinton Parks for joining us here and watching the Giants wrap up this World Series. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And on your way out of the ballpark, hit that bell and hit that like button and leave a comment. Y'all have a great night and y'all take care.